Todd Medina, Soulogy One Studios. What's going on here? Democracies, aristocracies, oligarchies, monarchies, hierarchies, presidents and popes. What's the real dope? What's this all about? Faith, hope, doubt? That's all that earth stuff, man. I am a multi-dimensional, high-vibrational, evolutionary being, and I'm tired of hiding it. I am soul. I don't care who or what tried or is trying to deceive us. Call it the devil or another's Messiah, prophet, or God. It's all the same to me. Whoever they are, they can never take our souls, and that's when we came here to learn. From the burn of being wrong, denying who we are, taking orders, lawless laws, a branded existence, but not anymore. I am divinity. Yeah. All right. The power we hold to mold the future, heavenly nirvana. From the inside, present, eternal. It's time to be a bolder flame. The game isn't the same. We are the spirit science synthesis, the action of conscious thought, alignment, transmuting to a living wisdom. Yeah. No longer dreaming the life, I am living the dream. How's it going, everybody? Todd Medina, SOULSPEAKS 5D, Soulogy One Network. We got young brother coming in. He's been on before. Dane Jones. Hello, Ala Delo. Marcel, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Sending peace, love, and comfort, healing. Laurel Gay. Let's see what else we got here. Well, let me see. All right, just give us a second. He's downloading the app. So he'll be here in just a second. Let's see now. All right. See who we got in the house. This was an impromptu broadcast today. We had a spot open, and Dane hit me up in the middle of the last show and said, let's do something. Let's see. Dane Jones. Here we go. 32 people in the house. Hello, Sherry Marie Davis. Sabrina Mick, how you doing? Mila Lanfranco. Mary Walton Robinson, Catarina de Amar. Jason Archibald's in the house. Marilyn Ashley Biggers is in the house. She's coming on in a couple of days. 16 other people. Marcel Bose, my old friend. Divine feminine goddess, doing work for many, many years like so many people. Linda Kelly's in the house. Yeah. Now we just got to get Dane Jones in the house. All right. So we got 34 and counting. If these shows resonate with you, please share. And I just want to say thank you for everyone's continued love, support, and contributions to keep us going. We're 100% viewer supported and have a meeting today to go one step closer into our own independent site and independent streaming, where we can all gather without any constriction from the false matrix. Let's see here. All right, Phoenix is in the house. Ala Delo could be going there in a couple of weeks, and possibly next month as well. All right, Linda Kelly, long time no see. Let's see. Sabrina's got some new cool info and drawings. Would love to speak with you again too. Came this week, and I've written 2 songs since then out of nowhere. Yeah. A lot of information coming in, a lot of intel's coming in for a lot of different people. A lot of memories are coming back. I picked up some intel about 3 days ago when Morgan and I, the day after we separated, a lot of lucid dreams, and a big part of that message when I woke up and started putting it together was that we would be receiving our memories from our multi-dimensional aspects, particularly galactic, and that would be occurring very quickly. Just had a show with a Edward Tagg, which was phenomenal, out of Auckland, New Zealand. And during that show, I received a lot of transmissions, a lot of downloads. It was very, very unique, and to me, a groundbreaking show. We talked about a lot of stuff if you have a chance, you might want to go back and watch that one. It's well worth it. Hello, Louis Machi, my buddy from New York. It's good to see you. Dane Jones is watching, but I don't see him here. Let me see what's going on with him. Hang on. All right, Dane. Let me make sure that you're good to go. Yeah. So Dane, let's see. I don't see you here yet. I see you on the phone. If you're on the phone in the audience and you're using your phone, then that means you can't be. You need to click the link that I just sent you. Let me send it to you again. All right. Here you go. So Dane, what I would suggest you do is get out of all apps. Get out of all your apps. Close everything. Close Be Live. Go back to the message I just sent you and click the link. There you go. Let's see. All right, we got some great comments here. I'm going to go through them here as soon as I see what he's got to say. Let's see if he's. Let's see. 60% downloaded. Okay, he's still downloading. No problem. Just hang in there. Just keep going. I'll just have the studio open and you'll just walk in. We're obviously already started. Got 42 people in the house. Thank you for sharing. Let's look at some of these comments. It's one thing we're starting to all realize that nobody's different than anybody else. Even though some people were getting transmissions and downloads and channeling consciously long before some of the others, we're all starting to get it now. Let's see here. What we got? Let's see here. Okay, Marcel's inviting us to New Zealand. I'm sure that day will come. Allah says she's received many messages recently. Tom Costal says he's been seeing the light craft and meditation. Right. Hello, Sasha Grace. Look forward to working with you again. Fiona Carthew. I know we're going to be doing a show soon. Julie St. Laurent, I think, as well. Some of these names I'm not familiar with, but based on Julie's comment, I believe we are. Soon. Annette Rawlings, Angel Divine, Kirsty Belleville. Thank you for the personal contribution yesterday. I will put that to use today. Hello, Debbie Mahoney. All right. Yeah. And so Morgan has set up about 70 shows for this month, and we're going to probably add another 8 or 10 and start filling up April. So it's getting pretty difficult to handle all the messages and requests. We're going to do everything we can to move as quickly as we can to a multi-channel platform and our own independent site without the deadlines of the linear, so that we can bring in more hosts and we can get more people out there, because 75, 80, 85 shows a month is a lot of work, and it takes a lot of work behind the scenes, as Morgan can attest to. But yeah, so if anybody wants to come on and share, we'll get to you as quick as we can. You can either send a message to Morgan. You can send one to, that's probably better to send it to her. Or you can send it to soulogy1studios@gmail.com. We are going to implement a calendar beginning April 1st, and it's going to have slots in it. So we don't have to work out the time differences and all that. We're going to put 3 or 4 slots a day. And then when we come into agreement, somebody's going to come on, then they'll just have to go to the site and they can just punch in whatever, or they can fill whatever slot is available that is aligned with, their time slot, their time zone. So we'll have at least three time zones every day that we're going to broadcast, which is probably 6 days a week. And one will be like late 8:30 or 9 p.m. in Europe, which will be 10 o'clock in the morning for me. One will be like around probably 5 o'clock New York, something like morning down under in New Zealand. And then we'll have another one which will be a late evening US, early evening down under, and somewhere in there, um, the Israel's and Turkey's and India's will be facilitated. So we're hitting all the markets. We've got a tremendous demographic coverage at Soulogy. I haven't looked at the demographics in a couple of 2-3 weeks, but we have people. The last time I checked, there was, I want to say, 50 something countries, but I think it's probably up around 70 different countries now. So thank you for that. Thank you for your continued love and support and contributions. Hello, Penny McLeod, Monica Peterson, Nancy Lee, Muhu, Qhu, SQ, Woo, getting professional, getting something. I don't understand that. Kelly B. Sparkland, Diana Beaumont, Kelly Nicole, first time on. Hello, Kelly. Nice to have you here. Shaz Hargreaves here, seeing double, though only with humans, not inanimate objects. Been to the optician, and they can't find a problem, though I already knew this. Sophie Thornalley's here from Adelaide. Mila Lanfranco, thank you for the compliment. Cricket Holden, Amy Coomer, Sashi Hawes, a new friend, Kathy Waldowski, Idorshe Bianca Rosemary, Bobby O'Rourke. All right, I think I got everybody so far. Christina Osband. Let's see. All right, yeah. All right, Kelly Nicole, I got her too. So we got 58 people in the house and waiting on the young brother. And I don't know if you guys have seen this guy, but I ran across him when I was in Sedona in the late fall. And he was walking around the streets, homeless. So I can identify with that. In fact, Morgan said when we did the first show, he reminds me of a young you. The wild hair with no shirt on, drinking coconut milk and putting it out there. And you got to hand it to anybody that puts it out there. None of us have all the answers. We're all pieces of this giant cosmic jigsaw puzzle that's in particularly centered in this experience we're having in this realm where we're taking what has got to be the most, if not one of the most densest environments in the multiverses, and we're all together transmuting and transforming this to the lightest and highest realm, experience, dimension, mother universe has ever seen. So give yourself some credit. Each and every one of us showed up, and don't forget that. As much as painful at times and as much suffering and traumas we've gone through, you got to remember we are the darlings of the universe. We're the ones down here doing the work, not the archangels or the angels or the galactics. We were all those things, and we were in the physical body and physical matter doing this work in the most dense conditions, but we're transforming that moment by moment each and every day. We talked to a really well-versed and experienced human hybrid soul in the last show this morning, Edward Tag, and he asked the question, what's the most important thing we can do? And I really believe sitting in this chair for 800 plus episodes, 900 episodes, that it's the conversations that we have with each other, whether they be messages during the show in between each other, whether it be instant messages, whether it be posts that we make, where we're just bearing our soul about the experience that we've had. Here comes the young brother. Everybody get ready. Hello, Nasia. All right.
Oh, there we go. One live. Three,
What's going
two,
on?
one, and boom. Hello.
What's happening? Can you hear me all
Nice.
right?
So family. Yes, I am.
Uh-oh.
Ask me. And
Yeah, brother.
so today I'm drinking beet juice, man. I'm drinking beets and like the earthy juices, really earthy liquid juice. I just wanted to touch down on the liquid gold, the liquid gold that comes from the sun and the earth. Um, just briefly talk about that good and that delish. It's really good because it's really good. and it definitely helps because like I did this. I drank juice for 2 days straight now, or today's day number 3, and yesterday, last night was like I felt so fresh inside of my body after just drinking, earth juice. So I wanted to share about that and talk about that good stuff. And there's a lot of other things to talk about too. I feel like we have a lot to talk about in this conversation.
Right
Yeah.
on, brother.
Yes, man.
So I can share that with you too. You know, my partner Morgan and I, we've been well, up until about 3 days ago, we spent the last 90 days together. Should be back in 3 months, and we spent a lot of time connecting with that holy triad, and through the divine love, producing golden particles and golden liquid, which is then directed to third energy creation, such as Soulogy, Golden Child, uh, and things like that. This is important what you're talking about. So tell me what your perspective is on the golden liquid.
Okay, so my perspective on the golden liquid is how we clean and clear cellular memories um in the body, outside the body, detoxify the body. I know there's a lot of documentaries on YouTube, like people will fast for 14 days and their cancer, like they'll have cancer, their cancer will just simply disappear and it will no longer exist because the body has nothing, or the cancer cells have nothing to feed on. So this is like how we just stay vitalized and cure the body, fasting and cleaning the body. And so yeah, the whole cancer thing, the cure for cancer a lot of times again is a fast, a long fast, or anything, even depression or anxiety or just anything that's going on in life. I've always resorted to my juices and my water for a few days, and then I can step back into the world and things I can do, time out from things and just be still. And yeah, that would be my perspective on the fasting and the things like that, and the juice and the good juices, man. The good juice. I love the juice, man. Oh, I love it. Yeah.
And you get and you do you do a lot of yoga too, man, don't you? I see you hooked up with my
Oh
old
my
friend
God.
and I see you hooked up with my old friend Ann Butters down there.
Yeah, that's your friend. Is
I've known her since
she's so she's a
2013.
healer. Yeah, she's a healer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she
very
heals.
cool.
Yeah, yo, to talk about yoga. So why I do so much yoga and why yoga is beneficial to us balance our right hemisphere and our left hemisphere of our brain, and it brings us awareness to our breath in our body. So like live outside of their bodies, and they can't stay grounded on earth. So yoga helps ground and stay in our own energy and our own essence, so we can cultivate a higher vibration. That's why I do yoga. That would be like the fundamental things for that. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. So how do you know Ann? How do you know Ann? Oh, I felt that. I felt
Yeah,
that in the heart. Son.
I met Ann from the heart. Yeah, we're very good friends. I met her about a year after I came off the streets. I met her like in 2014, and
Oh wow.
yeah, we collaborated a little bit, and yeah, we're good friends. We haven't talked a lot. We just comment or send a message now and then. But beautiful lady, beautiful sister, been through a lot, overcome a lot, and like so many of us, especially the old timers. I won't put her
Yeah.
in that category, but I'm in it. But let me ask you this. So, man, these
Yeah.
energies have been off the hook, bro.
Oh my
The last time we
God.
talked was probably 6 weeks ago, and of course, we know since
Yeah.
January 1st they've been off the hook. But something, man, something. There was like a kickoff. There was like a kickoff. Hell, it's only the 5th of March. I mean, these first 5 days have been just tremendous, and that 333 day was huge. What's your last week been like?
Okay. So hold on one sec, Todd.
Yeah, yeah.
The sun just rose down. I thought the sun was disappearing, but now it looks like it came up higher. I don't know. The sun was down. I was higher setting, and that's funny because I've been sitting here for a minute with that sunshine ball. But did you ask me a question? What was your question?
What's your last week been like? What's these first 5 days of March been like? That 333 was a huge day. I don't know if you saw the Schumann resonance, but it had some non-vertical lines in it on 3-3, and it had like these swirls in it. But everything's pointing to a huge expansion on 3-3. And I think with the equinox coming up, which is also a 3-3-3, that we're in for a hell of a ride in the best and most positive way these next couple of weeks. But what's your last week been like?
My this last week, so synchronizedly perfect with the heart's desires. Like, I got to spend time with my aunt, and on the last full moon, I wrote down my manifestations of what I wanted to embody. I just wrote food, money, people, fun, joy, happiness, very simple things. And I got the word free too, and just felt weird. Like, my I was with my aunt State, and we just ate like kings and ate good foods, and it was so good, man, eating good food. And then I left there, so I helped her move from her apartment. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You were cutting in and out, but I can hear you.
Okay, cool. I helped her move, and then I left there, and then I met up with my friend Oscar. He's 23 years old, just like me. His name is Oscar. And I linked with him, and we just vibed out. We caught the high vibration together, like it was more of a love, grounding love energy. Because, like, I'm so sporadic with when I'm around others that I'm comfortable with, it helps me ground. So this last week has been good. Today has been a good day. I drank lots of juices, and I sold bracelets. So I make bracelets. I make my bracelets is how I literally provide for myself in bracelets. I did it. I sold it. I mean, money's been good. I've been in harmony for like best way that I know how to possibly do the thing. You know? It's good.
Sounds like it. It sounds like you're aligned in your heart. That's what it sounds like.
Yes. Every day.
So are you still waking up in the morning? Yeah. Yeah, you're cutting in and out. Are you still waking up in the morning and finding a coconut tree and getting a coconut and opening it and drinking it?
Coconut, morning, water.
Oh, he cut out. He's got a bad signal. Yeah. Well, that's okay. We still we're losing people. I think that signal's going pretty bad. That's all right. We'll see if we can make it work. If we can't make it work, we'll rehook up with them again soon. I just want to say hello to everybody again. Hey, Janie Hodges. I see a lot of rain. She says, I see a lot of rainbow energy waves today, guys. What's that about? Christina Alvarez Osman says, grounded big time. Trish Riley says, I was very stressed. Better days ahead. Ivania, who's going to be coming on soon, talking about expansion. Yeah. Let's see here. What else we got? All right. A lot of nice comments, a lot of warm greetings. We're going to give him just about 2 minutes, and we might have to regroup. He doesn't have a good signal today. But that's okay. That's okay. We are going to have a show, really a special show, and that's going to be, let me think, in 2 hours. It's going to be with Susan Sicardo out of Adelaide, South Australia, one of Morgan's sisters down there. You can see a little bio of Susanna on my page on the announcement or in the Soulogy group on Soulogy One Studios page. Shaz says it's been a hell of an up and down ride. Yes, it has, but I think we're really getting a handle on this thing. I think we can all come to grips finally and surrender to the embrace of our divinity. Our skills and abilities are coming online now. Our memories are coming back now. And all of these things parallel in the expansion. So, you know, we just had a great show this morning with Edward Tagg, which I would really recommend everybody to go listen to. It was phenomenal. It covered a wide range of things. Really, really good stuff, but also simplified. You know, I think we can simplify this thing more and more as time goes on, because it is a simple, universal, infinite simplicity. And that is, let's stay focused on ourselves. Let's stay focused on obviously having the fellowship and exchanging our honest experiences and feelings and emotions with each other, our transmissions and downloads and channelings, not getting caught up in the labels of the conditioning of this world, and not getting caught up in the labels associated with our connection with the higher realms and the galactic. You know, we're all the same. We're all one. So let's not limit ourselves in any way whatsoever. Let's listen to our bodies. Their bodies are speaking. Let's listen to the stories that we have to tell each other. Agendas leaving, egos leaving, anything that isn't 100% pure love, pure truth, pure energy is not being sustained by the universal energy that we all are, each and every one of us. Penny McLeod says she's singing light language. And Bobby O'Rourke says for lots of people to learn and understand from the heart and the feelings and less in the head. Yeah, that's what's happening. That's what's really happening. It's not the instruction. It's not the webcast. It's not books. It's really going into our heart and aligning, knowing and aligning with what is truest to us, what is closest to us, what is our deepest, pure, intentional, unconditional love desires. And what's happening, and we're seeing more and more evidence of it, is the universe is reciprocating because the universe knows what we want. You know, really, it's aligning with us. So, yeah. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check out. We got another show in 2 hours with Susanna Sicardo. We'll catch up with Dane Jones as soon as we can in the next few days. And I don't have the calendar in front of me, but we've got a whole bunch of shows lined up. Morgan's, I think, got 75 shows lined up for the month. We're going to add another 8 or 10 and just keep going with it. Desley Lineker, we had a show. I've got 6 other people that we had to cancel because we had some issues when Morgan and I separated for the next 90 days. And I need to get Desley back on. So I'll be reaching out to those that we had shows with, the 6 or 7 people, and see if we can get them rescheduled. And I'll see you guys in a couple hours, and we're just going to keep hitting it hard. Thank you for all your love and support and contributions. Signing off for now. Peace out.